Hi guys, it's Kate. I wanted to do a quick video for you today about how I personally put on my 3D fibre lash. Some of you have been asking a lot of questions because obviously if you've never used it, it can look a bit scary because instead of one tube it's two, and I think the idea of a two-stage procedure sounds ridiculous, but it's not. I promise it's simple, so simple even I can do it. I've been up since 3 o'clock this morning, which isn't great. So if I get a bit, this is why. So first things first, I have warmed my fibre lash, old school, in a cup of warmish water, hand hot. You don't want it super hot. Make sure the water is below the level of the lids, and the lids aren't super tight anyway. I'm apologising now because I'm going to keep looking down because I've got a mirror under the camera. So we're going to dry these off. So 2 tubes. The longer one is your gel. This is the one that goes on first. This makes the lashes lovely and black and all sticky to stick on your fibres, which is a shorter bottle. As I say, I've warmed these in some warm water. You don't have to warm them, but I find they work better. You can also warm like this. Traditional Boy Scout method, ladies. It's also very good for bingo wings, but it also takes a wee bit longer. Makes your hands lovely and warm now. So, I haven't got anything on my lashes to start with. Some people choose a base coat of standard mascara. I'm mooching around the house today. It will just make my lashes insane. I find, for me personally, a bit too much. I can get all the length that I would like just from the fibre lash. However, it is very personal. Again, with all of Younique's products, all presenters use them differently. It's fantastic. It's so super customisable, and that's why I love it. So, I'm going to go on with the gel. So I'm just going to look down at the mirror. Normally, I put my eye makeup on first. As I say, having not had any sleep, there was no way I was doing a school run without BB on. Because if I didn't have my BB cream on, I would look dead, and no one deserves to be that scared in the morning. So, here we go. I'm just going to wiggle it on. So, this goes on just like a normal mascara now. And because I'm tired, I am probably going to put it everywhere. This is why I always do my eye makeup first, because I'm not the neatest, tidiest person in the world. What I do when I do this is I have a cotton pad nearby. This is with any mascara. I have to point out this is not because of the fibre lash. And I will have a pad just with a wee bit of rose water on. See, I managed to stab my nose. So a cotton pad, a tiny bit of rose water on, and boom. Just tidied everything up brilliantly. So this is why I'm going to have to touch everything back up when I'm done anyway. I say it's why I always do everything the other way around. So fibres. Now here's the trick. Let's get the wee bit off the end. Now always work the fibres mid lash up. If you go at the base, you will get an amazing effect, but it can look quite heavy, and the effect, you don't want to look ridiculously heavy. We want sort of delicate butterfly rather than tarantula's legs. Now, this wonderful tip that I've recently found is instead of holding your brush, well, it's a wand, horizontally, go vertically, and you just get the most incredible length. So here we go. While the gel is still wet, you see, do one eye at a time, and just literally pull them on, and as you can see, they are starting to get longer, a wee bit fluffy, but it does the job. So here we go, ding ding ding. So we're going on, let's say pull up. The idea is to lengthen. So already you can see, you should be able to see a big difference between the two sides. I'll just put a wee bit on underneath. Personally, I don't like as much underneath, but I think that's my age. I'm getting old and sensible. Excuse the beeping, it's the dishwasher, it's telling me off that I'm doing something fun rather than boring housework. Okay, so immediately after you put them on, seal them with another coat of gel. Pulling the face. It is physically impossible to apply any mascara without pulling the face. It's a universal law. Okay, so here we go. So already you should have the difference. Okay, so I'm going to do the other eye. Okay, so I've just done the other eye while I was doing this, so I'm just going to go back for the second coat because obviously we need to get lots of length. We want to flutter and cause hurricanes today. So on we go again. Same thing as if you manage to clobber anywhere you don't want to. You can just tidy with a tiny bit of rose water. I like rose water more than just normal water. Obviously you can just use a damp cloth, but I prefer rose water because apart from that it smells delicious, it actually is very good for my skin. It helps calm as well as tone. It's one of those little miracles in a bottle that when you discover, you were going to go, where have you been all my life? Oops. I love the cat. They're now knocking my paperwork off. Oops. There's probably a reason not to do it, or a reason to do it. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure yet. So there we go. We're going again mid-length to tips, and we're pulling out vertically. And we should get enormous length now. So all lovely and sticky. One of the joys of being a Younique presenter is obviously you can work from home, which is wonderful for me. It also makes doing videos incredibly fun because, as I say right now, there are 3 cats all determined to trash the kitchen and make lots of noise and get in front of the camera. I wonder if I could mascara the cats. They would never stay still, I have to add. Oops. So there, I've managed to not pay attention and get a little clumpy bit of lash, but that's fine because we're pulling vertically so it all comes free. If you get a bit too much on the end, you can just give it a gentle wipe back into the bottle because you don't want to waste them. Oops. See, get in. You don't want to be touching it with your hands because obviously, even though you wash your hands before you do your makeup, there will always, always, always just be something that you've left behind. So never ever touch your wands with your hands because we don't want to get bugs in, because obviously your eyes are irreplaceable and very, very special and important, which is another reason I love Younique, because obviously there are no nasties in fibre lash. Now then, that's the 2 coats. So you can see the difference now between the 2 eyes. So this is the 2 coat eye and this is the 1 coat eye. And I'll match that one up in a second as I tidy everything up. So as you see, it is incredibly simple. Yes, it's slightly longer than doing a regular mascara, but as you can see, the results are so much more. They're utterly fantastic and incredibly simple. Just slow down, take your time, and it is worth it. Absolutely worth it. Anyway, I'm going to tidy myself up now and sort my hair out and the rest of me and probably fall asleep. So, okay, I shall catch you later. And